you ever think about trying to get into the chestnut program?
Yeah, plenty of times, but I've been there so many times. It's just like it's played out, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just like a vacation going to Chestnut, you know. And to be honest with you, because I am a mental patient that suffer from mental illness,
Right.
that prevail from it. That ain't good. Jesus, that ain't good.
Well, does Chestnut deal with mental health issues?
Yes, they do.
That's good.
They also help out with places to go, food,
Yeah. Drug rehab. And
yeah, drug rehab, and stuff like that.
Well, when were you first diagnosed with some type of mental?
Schizophrenia, I was diagnosed with, I think 2000. I want to say 22.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
21, 1 or 2.
did anybody ever try to get medicine for that?
Yeah, they put me on risperidone. You know, and some other medicine. I forgot what it was called because like I said, I see things other places.
Well, you never know what could happen in life. You know what I mean? You say chestnuts played out, but that might be true, but there might be other ways. I'll be honest. Is it okay if I talk to you? Nice if I did. You weren't on the street forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. I like to see something happen where there's some type of stability, and you know, that mental health conditions need to be pertained to also. You know what I mean? Because say you get a structured thing going on or whatever, you know. It's still okay for me to talk to you?
No, yeah.
But no, sometimes I see it. You know what I mean? Sometimes everything's going smooth, and other times,
It's like a swing.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It just goes back and forth,
yeah. So there's ways of getting that swing to be less of a swing. You know what I mean? There's going to be some, but anyway, as I get to know people and talk to them more, I don't like necessarily going for some of these conversations early on until I know a person, you know what I mean? And I want you to know that anything I talk to you about, it's out of love. It's not anything but that, you know what I mean?
100%.
So, and I don't have no answers, you know what I mean? I'm nobody special, you know what I mean? And
Just somebody special.
I don't make no judgments. I'm just trying to talk to people. And I'm just saying I'd like to see one day, and I think we've talked about it before, one day it's going to be me and you hitting the streets, and we'll be talking to the other people on the streets, and you'll have some years, a few years, 5 years, to where you say, yeah, I know what you're going through. I used to be there, but you won't be there no more. You know what I mean? You'll be somewhere in a different place in life. But anyway, I love you. And
I love you too.
Oh, yeah. Just, I want you to know that I always do good things for you.
Sorry for you.
Thank you.
Sorry for you. Most definitely, yeah. You ain't did nothing but show me love since I first met you. You know what I'm saying? And that was actually pretty cool of you. You know what I'm saying? Because you went out your way to meet somebody that you didn't know to actually try to help them out, I don't know if I looked like I was in a situation where I needed help out, or whatever inspired you to just pull over and be like, hey, you want something to eat? But at the same time, I'm truly grateful for that, and appreciate everything that you have offered me, and hopefully I can offer you some things.
You do offer me your gratitude and your friendship and your conversation, and that's equal stuff right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's more to it. You know, I would like to be able to do more. If I make friends, I've always had older friends and family.
Oh, now you're calling me fat and old, huh? Man, right?
No.
Hey, everybody, you just called Uncle Phil fat and old.
No, it's just, I've always been there with the youngest out the group.
Well,
I done got played so many times. You know, kind of hard to tell right from wrong sometimes, left from right sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a struggle, but
yeah.
I appreciate your time, and I know your time is valuable, so.
Well, you make everything worthwhile. And,
so do you.
So does Kristen and different people, and everybody's got their different places that they're at or whatever. I always try to say that I try to meet people where they're at. You know,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where they're at. I'll meet them there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm in a better place in my mind state and in my, I like to say, area, yeah, than I have been in a while.
That's good.
So, like, even though I'm on the streets and in the streets,
Right?
the thing about that is I've learned how to love nature. So I know how to, me before everything happened to the world, whatever happened, you know what I'm saying, whoever was playing too much, play way too much. But whatever happened with the world, I was already taught survival. You know what I'm saying? So I automatically know how to get through a storm, you know, ahead of time than the, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, you know, you're a strong person, and I've told you in the past that one thing I appreciate about you, and it's not 100% of the time, but it's most of the time, is that you don't necessarily have even though you're on the street, you don't have a mean-spirited street attitude. You know what I mean? I know it comes and goes. You know what I mean? And I know that sometimes you have to have it. You know what I mean? But I like all of Montenez, all personalities, but I do like Montenez that's not aggressive, it's not angry, you know what I mean? I like
yeah, sometimes I have to be that way because whenever, like, I got a lot going on when it comes out to this world. I got a lot I got to do for real. And I got a lot of people to show that this world is mine and ours as us, as people. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I got to establish my dominance too with certain people. So
I understand.
Don't ever feel like I'm coming off to you a certain type of way or anything. If I ever made you feel that way, I apologize. But
no.
I just got to be
personal.
that way because this mental health, these head games that people be playing.
Yeah, I mean, even me, just being Uncle Phil, I have to get the same way sometimes. You know what I mean? I gotta let people know, like, push back a little bit. You know what I mean? Sometimes, and I don't necessarily like being that way, but sometimes people make me be that way, and I can understand that it's 100 times more intense for you because it's more of a reality thing. Me, I'm temporary. You know what I mean? But
you ain't temporary.
I'm just saying, sometimes I have to stand up for myself around here, you know. I don't like to necessarily, but, you know, I do a little bit.
Well, there's a lot of things within this world I need you to know, I need them to know, I need people of my origin to know, I need people out of this origin to know, you know what I'm saying? So everything can function like it's supposed to in the system. And
You know, the cops, they just drove by. I support the police. You know what I mean? I know that the homeless, they seem to have a worse attitude towards them than I do, you know. But
I can see why though. But all at the same time, excuse me for cutting you off, I
That's right.
apologize. All at the same time, everybody plays the game. That's all a part of sin. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, they got a rough job, you know. They never know who they're dealing with. They're dealing with a man, just like you may never know who you're dealing with. But you know,
Bro, I know my place.
a lot of times a police officer is considered someone to look up to as a little kid and a hero, and then the next person that's dealing with them, they're trying to kill him. You know what I mean? So it's they got to keep their head on a swivel. You know?
Yeah, when I was a kid growing up, there was this officer here drive past the block every day. I was like this tall. He'll say, yeah, count out some change. He'll be like, if you could count this, I'll give you all this change. And I'll count it out for him. And he'll be so excited that I got, you know what I'm saying, got the answer right. He'll give me the change.
Yeah.
And, you know, make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I made him feel good when I was younger. And, you know what I'm saying? He did that almost every week. You know what I'm saying? But it took that one time for him to do it for me to be like, oh, wow, you know what I'm saying? All people ain't bad, you know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
All people ain't evil, but most of them,
No.
they can be corrupted, but it's
Yeah, there's good and bad in all walks of life.
yeah, walks of life.
I seen the way you looked at it. Who we got here? Who's that guy? This guy right here. We don't know him.
Yo, bro! Hey, bro, you hungry? You hungry? Want something to eat?
Want something to eat or drink?